Hey everybody, it's me again. It's been a while since I've put up a video that I filmed myself. I think the last one I put up was a deep sea adventure, an instructional video for that, and the one after that was actually just a video of me playing Mario Kart, where I got a photo finish, which was nice. Though I feel bad for that guy who came in second just at that very end. Anyway, so it's been a while since I have shot a video, and the reason for that is that I don't know. I guess I haven't felt like it. It's not like I have any circumstances or anything tragic happen. It's just, honestly, I don't feel like it. I'm not really one for sharing a lot of things, like just, oh, hey, look at this, look at this. I don't have a lot of that tendency. I tend to keep to myself. So when I did that no Vlomo one, that was actually quite good because I had to shoot a video and it was fun actually trying to get sharing with everyone. I enjoyed the comments. Thank you all for watching those, if you did watch it, or at least even if you just watch one or two videos, that's fantastic. At least I know that I'm not alone. You know what, even if I'm alone, screw it, don't even watch. But please keep watching. Remain indoors. Anyway, the reason I haven't shot a lot of videos is because, well, I just haven't had much luck on doing a lot of Japanese videos. I've been picking up a lot of American games, and since I only shoot really like games I get here in Japan, or Japanese games that might be coming out in America or are already out, I haven't done much of those kinds of videos. I mean, I have a lot of them, and technically I could just shoot the entire collection, but I don't know why I haven't done that. I really should get on that. Anyway, no excuses for not shooting videos. In any case, let me tell you about what happened in the last few months, or at least last month or two. I picked up quite a number of games. Christmas was insane. So many games that I picked up. I spent so much money, and then I got some back, and then I spent it again. So I'm not sure if that's some kind of disorder or disease, but hey, games. Anyway, so let's show you some of the games I did pick up. I picked up Boom Runaway. It's from a lovely card game from Korea. We'll do a video on that. That might be fun. This is actually, I love this game. It's just stupid simple. I love it. It's about bombs trying to escape from being used into paradise. Come on, just bombs. You can just call them M&Ms if you want to make it like more friendly, but they're bombs. They're bombs. Retheme it if you like. Another game I picked up was Osama no Macaron, which is the King's Macaroons. I picked this up at the Nagoya Board Game Free Market because I missed it at the Tokyo Games Market. I don't know why I missed it. It's just I passed by it, I didn't see it, or they ran out, something. But I picked it up, and it is a two-player game. Two to four-player game. There's 4 different ways to play, but mostly it's a two-player game because, well, it has a cloth board that looks like a checkerboard, and macaroons, which comes in this lovely bag. Macaroons look like this. Look at that. This camera doesn't focus. I don't know why I'm putting it closer. There we go. There. See, look at that. It's pretty. And yeah, there's 4 different ways to play. Me and my wife only got to play maybe 1 or 2 of them, so we'll do a video on that. Hopefully with the wife, so she can help me out with some of the placement problems. Okay. And what else did I pick up? I picked up sushi dice. This ringing box. There's a bell in it. The box doesn't ring. I picked up Cardline Animals and Cardline Globetrotter, which is weird. This one's from Bombix, and this one is from Asmodee, right there. They're both from Bombix, Asmodee, really, but oddly enough, they're not the same. They come in tins, but they're not the same size. That's weird. Why aren't they the same size? That's crazy. I feel like they should be the same size. Anyway. And they don't stack anyway, unless you put them side by side, and even then that's fine. I picked up, I sold my copy of my favorite game ever, Euphoria. If you followed me on Twitter or Instagram's the same name as this channel, by the way. If you want to follow that too, I'll put the links in the comments in the description. Anyway, if you followed me on Instagram or Twitter, you'd notice that I did sell my favorite game ever, which is Euphoria from Stonemaier Games. The reason for that is because I bought a copy of the Supreme edition of the game, which is a Kickstarter one. I paid an exorbitant amount of money for it, but it was worth it because I love the game. And the reason that I didn't have it in the first place is because my board gaming career thing started in July 2013. The Kickstarter for that game ended in June 2013. So I didn't even notice it. In any case, I did pick it up and it's fantastic. Thank you again to Gerdon from VGG. He's a seller from Germany who had a copy. And I bought that off him. Still sealed. I picked up Concept right here. American version of Concept. There is a Japanese version of Concept with Japanese cards and all that stuff, and Japanese sayings and humor. But I figured I bought Concept for the students in my class, and they are there to learn English, so not a big deal for me to get the Japanese copy. Though at a board game bar here, they do have the Japanese copy. That was fun to play. Anyway, what else? Oh, I picked up Patchwork, Las Vegas, and Aquasphere, all this past season. I would show them to you, but the camera that I'm using right now is an iPhone 6 Plus, is on a stand that's sitting on top of those boxes. They're right here. I'll show you. Let me grab this and hopefully the camera doesn't fall. There they are. There's Aquasphere, Vegas, and Patchwork. Alright. Anyway. Don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay, be cool. Alright. Good. So, I picked up quite a number of games, and what I wanted to do was basically, hopefully, in the future, instead of shooting games for, shooting videos for Japanese games, maybe I can shoot some games for small American games, or just American games that I pick up, because I pick up more of those, really. I do a lot of Amazon buying and stuff, and though I do have a lot of Japanese games, most of these games you'll never see in the US, and frankly, and I hate to say this, really, because I do love the small Japanese games, some of them are just frankly boring. They are, like, some of them are just don't play well, maybe needed more playtesting. But to be fair, the board game scene here in Japan is still starting. They started, I think, around 2011, 2012, or at least I haven't seen any games from before then, aside from, you know, Jinsei Game, which is the game of life, and Monopoly and all that stuff. And Sugoroku was that roll and move. So the new modern board games are still starting, and they're still getting to grips with it. I mean, there are some people who have had quite a number of success. I mean, you know, look at Seiji Kanai and Hisashi Hayashi. They've got great success from their games, but that's, you know, that's very few, that's a small percentage of the amount of designers. And there are more designers every day, and hopefully they will get better in the future, and they'll produce more games, and they'll go internationally, and I will gladly do videos for them. And that's all that is. So I figured maybe I'll start shooting some videos for the games I did pick up. I would like to shoot some of these videos, like maybe a gameplay of Sushi Dice, or show you guys this game called Cherry Picking, which I picked up because I keep seeing it at the store, and I was like, what is this about? And although it says what it's about in the back, in English, German, French, and Italian, in the back, usually, if you buy a game in Japan, there's a nice big rule book plastered right there, so you can't even read this. You can read the rule book, but it's usually just a title. So, in any case, I heard about this on the Dice Tower podcast. I think Eric or Tom was talking about it, and they said it was good. So I decided to check it out. I mean, it's not that expensive. This was like, what, 15 bucks or so? Pick this up, and it plays really, really well. 2 to 6 players, where you just play simultaneously and grab fruit from the trees and try to collect as much points, and just set collecting with simultaneous play, really. And it's fun to explain why a cherry tree is growing a ladder, or a basket, or a pineapple. Anyway, I picked up Loot. Was that Lunacy right there? I picked up quite a good number of games, really, this Christmas season. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter and scroll back, you'll see some of those games that I did pick up. In any case, I was trying to make this a short-ish video. I see that I'm at 9 minutes, so short-ish. Sorry if you're still tuned in. I appreciate it, and maybe you like the sound of my voice. Even if you don't, I can't change it. Sorry. I should play some music during this section, just so for that awkward moment. I don't really have music to play, aside from copyright stuff, which I don't really want to play that. Anyway, what else? I mean, I got an alert here on my phone. Any case, let me show you something that's not board game related. Let me grab this really quickly. And I picked up this book, and I wanted to show you guys this because, well, I wanted to take pictures of it and just post it up because this is a bit vulgar in its thing, but it really makes no sense if I just show you this and be like, oh, it's a book about talking about bad words in English. Actually, this book is a little more iconic for the teachers who teach here in Japan, because if you teach in maybe like junior high school or elementary school or a high school, you've probably seen this book. This book is called New Horizon. This is the English course that they use to teach here. This is book number 1. There's 4 of them. And in this book, they basically go through like simple, you know, greetings and simple English, and over time you get to learn that there's a cast of characters to go with it. They tell you their story, and as you follow their story, you learn more about them. You learn their experiences here in around the world. So for example, you'll see characters here like Emi Ito right there. She's right there. And Shin Tanaka right there. Mike Davis and Judy Brown. And you'll see their escapades and you'll learn English as they go along. And that's how kids learn here. However, Dark Horizon expands on the stories of these characters because after book 4, you don't really see much more of them. I mean, you don't really see them grow up. I mean, Mike Davis here is a student, and you don't really see him as an adult. In his adult life, you just saw that he went through escapades in Japan. You don't see what happens to Emmy or Shin or Judy. Dark Horizon tells you a weird twist on how they grew up. So, going from New Horizon to Dark Horizon, let me show you what happened to, let's see here, let's make it an easy one before we go. Here's Mike Davis, as you can see here, blonde hair boy right there, right? He's from Australia, Mike Davis. Here's what happened to Mike Davis now. By the way, this book, and I believe New Horizon, if you are actually using it, comes with a CD, yeah, to help you vocalize it. Here's Mike Davis now. Mike Davis is now homeless. His catchphrase is "fuck my life," and yeah, he's from Australia, and now he's a homeless character in this book. You can see here character introductions. There's Anne Green. There's Judy Brown from earlier, yeah, and here's Emi Ito. She's a hooker or a prostitute, yeah. So that's what's happened in their lives. So here's chapter 1. Actually, here's Mike's life scenario. Teaches you English such as spare some change, you know. For example, spare some change, go away you stink. Oh, like, spare some change, fuck off old man. How about some booze? Go away you stink. No, get off my porch. And, oh, sorry. They're actually just sitting on his homeless house. That's funny. Anyway, it teaches you English there. That kind of English. So it tells you his life story, both in English, with highlighted important words in Japanese, and how to read the Japanese, so you can teach it. Words in the story used in phrases such as big break, fired, sexual harassment, and addiction. And it goes into detail on how to use them. So for example, let's go at keyword number 1, big break. All those blonde bimbos in Los Angeles are hoping to get their big break in Hollywood. That's how you would use that. The word fired. He was fired for pulling his cock out in front of the boss's wife. Sexual harassment. She will file for sexual harassment if she catches you taking pictures up her skirt. And addiction. Drinking too much alcohol can become an addiction, but if you enjoy it, maybe it can be your hobby. Okay? And then it tells you more about the life scenarios and expands on that. Tells you what a homeless person would say from Mike himself. Such as, it marks them if it's a bad, pretty bad, or very bad to say. For example, let's go with like something bad to say. I will work for food, or sex, or money, or drugs, or alcohol. It's on top right there. And of course, sayings such as one man's trash and another man's treasure. And I'm not homeless, I'm free. And when you're homeless, every day is a holiday. Such things. And Mike also has some words on what to say to the homeless, such as, get a job, you worthless sack of shit. And it looks like someone shit in your mouth. And if I give you money, will you go away? And then it expands on helpful words and phrases, good and bad. Such as, in spring, the good thing to say is, spring is my favorite season of the year. And a bad thing to say about spring, spring is my favorite season because that's when all the bitches wear short skirts. English. It's fun teaching, yeah. And let me close out with the last one about cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms only bloom for a short amount of time each year. Or for a short time each year. As it says here, it's a good thing to say. A bad thing to say is, cherry blossoms are fucking beautiful. Good stuff. Dark Horizon. So if you do see this, this is actually on sale at Amazon.jp. I'll see if I can link it on the thing or maybe on the screen, but mostly in the doobly-doo thing. So if you want to pick a copy of that up. By the way, you can also learn how to say it in Japanese because it goes the other way. If you want to learn that too. Anyway, so from New Horizon to Dark Horizon. And that's what I've been up to these past few months. Oh, and I picked up an iPhone. There's my old iPhone. This is the new iPhone I'm using now. It's much heavier than that one. Thinner, sure, but heavier. Anyway, I'm at 16 minutes here, so I'm going to stop here now. And I'll see if I can shoot a video soon about maybe Boom Runaway or the Macaroon game or even cherry picking. Doesn't matter. I'll see if I can do better in shooting videos for you guys so you can just keep watching. And so you're not... I know you're probably not, but you're not worried where I've been these past couple months and just clicking on my channel and be like, what in Mario Kart? Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna put this up and see if I can shoot a video. I'll try to be more diligent about it, and hopefully, in like a weekly basis or maybe twice a week, I can shoot a video. Let's try for weekly for now. And in any case, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comments below. Until then. See you guys later. Thanks. Bye.